The Nordic island of Iceland is just bigger than Ireland, with a population of just over 300,000, and it is one of the world's most volcanically active and is blessed with sparkling clean air. It sits between the Atlantic and the Arctic Ocean. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, has no grand buildings like other European capitals, for Iceland was a poor country before the last century. This is the largest church in Iceland, standing at 73 meters tall, like a giant space shuttle about to take off. It was completed in 1974 and took 30 years to build. You can take the lift to the 8th floor of the tower, 239 feet high, for a panoramic view of the city. It is like being inside a towering ice cathedral, cool, unadorned, grey and white, narrow Gothic clear glass windows, a huge organ consisting of 5,275 steely pipes. It has minimalist, simple furnishing. This massive, space-age edifice holds 18 million litres of geothermally heated water, enough to service half of the city. It also has a revolving restaurant, and you can get out onto the balconies for a view of the city and mountains. Leaving the city, we set off for a full day of sightseeing.
Fjords, we cannot find any geothermal plant. Some effects of the Enkil later on today in the area of the parliament. But if you are para la ciudad de Reykjavik y para las ciudades de al lado. Como veis, estamos pasando por todo campos de lava. These are all lava fields, as you can see.
Iceland have strict import restrictions. They will not allow other breeds of horses into the country in order to maintain the pure pedigree of their Nordic horses. We stopped for lunch at a tomato producing unit for a cup of hot tomato soup.
pipes just to kind of just deliver all this hot water and so on to the different buildings that they have just right here. And there's some different pools from South Africa, actually, these guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a long way.
It's a very long way.
Yeah.
And it's a lower.
Tourism's very big here, isn't it? Getting bigger all the time, getting bigger.
Yeah. And a lot of people.
The geyser goes off every 10 minutes or so, shooting boiling steam 100 feet into the air. We move on to the Golden Waterfall, which is actually two falls, one immediately above the other, with a 230-foot drop. Our next stop was to a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Iceland formed the first parliamentary democracy in the world, setting a system of government that would last for centuries. It is also where you can witness the geological plates of America and Europe tearing slowly apart. A pool beside a power station in the middle of a windswept lava field sounds miserable, but the famous Blue Lagoon is an absolute must.
Got one